No, when Miami Heat won the NBA championship, small market team. They're about 29th market. San Antonio Spurs win the NBA champions, small market team, below 30 in terms of U.S. cities. So no.
Rubio. No good. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. Minnesota on top. Opening up a huge gap. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the 4th quarter. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Our 4th quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So on the floor for Minnesota, Wells. He's in at point guard. He's out there with Jones. Gorgie Dang is out there with Bielitsa. And it's Moody in at the 4 spot. And the Wizards with possession after the basket by Minnesota. Got a piece of it. Now here's Freak. Jamison covering. And a wide open look for Freak. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And what a move, guys. I mean, he's absolutely embarrassing him out there right now.
Well, that's an ankle breaker, Greg. You know that. And then he calmly knocked it down. Sweet.
Here's O'Brien. This is to Oubre. The kick out to Wall. To the paint. Here's Seraphin. And that comes off the assist by John Wall.
Okay, that's more like it. A nice job here in the second. I mean, their field goal percentage is way up compared to what they did in the first half, where they shot a very low percentage. It actually was just above 30%.
Now here's Freak. Just 5 on the clock. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2.
Terrific game for Freak. 11 rebounds, and he's buried a ton of three-pointers in this game, too.
Hey, I think we need a calculator to keep track of just how many of those he's knocked down.
Minnesota making a switch here. Moore's checked in. About a minute and a half into the 4th quarter now. Passes it to Oubre. Doubled by Wells. To the middle. It's tipped. Pass to Bielitsa. Beautiful. And the layup goes down. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Minnesota.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
Yeah, and also the way they've been able to generate points off of the turnovers that they forced tonight has also helped. That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Now here's Freak. Jamison covering.
Move the ball.
Now Freak. He kicks to Jang. Clock at 6. Here's Wells. Uses both hands to slam it down.
Haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Wall dishes to Jamison. Seraphin kicks to Jamison. There's the 3. Rebound by Bielitsa.
Not only is their lead big, but their advantage on the boards is huge, too.
They've been the aggressors, plain and simple, outworking them, fighting for every loose ball.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Moore nails both of them.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Nice shot by Jamison.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Jang, a screen. Here's the screen. A three ball. And he trains the three. Good-looking shot there from Wells. Wells has got 52 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Here's Jamison. From outside, off the mark. Timberwolves have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Wells passes to Moore. Now here's Freak. Jamison covering. To the paint, Moody. And the layup's good off the glass.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Jamison kicks to Wall. Back to Jamison. Puts up a three. Another miss by Jamison.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Now here's Moore. Now here's Freak. There's the pass to Moody. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Here's Wells. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
That's his first personal foul.
The first free throw is good. Lure is checked in for Minnesota. And both free throws good from Freak. For Washington, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Poked away. Oubre with it. Out defended by Freak. Almost, but it rolls out. For Minnesota, they've gotten absolutely red hot shooting the ball here in the fourth. A perfect 6 for 6. Passes it to Moody. Moore outside. The feed now to Freak. Off on the layup.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Wall's shot is off. So for the Wizards, their last game a loss to the 76ers in Philadelphia. Now here's Freak. Jamison covering. Wells passes to Moody. And Freak throws it down.
And how's that for some ups coming from that one?
Well, he is a rarity among NBA point guards in his ability to elevate.
Yeah, his athletic ability, guys, is really what takes him a notch above most players at his position. They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. I mean, I think they came out with some tired legs to start, but they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
Wiggins is checked in for the Timberwolves. Now here's Freak. There's the pick. Pass to Lure. Shoots from 12. And there are the Timberwolves with another bucket.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Here's Wells. He dishes it to Lure. Feeds to Wiggins. Out to the wing. Now here's Freak. Tight defense on him. Wide open look. Elitsa with the bucket. Elitsa's got 4 points this quarter.
What a passing display he has put on here tonight.
Yeah, he's spoiling us, Greg. I mean, there's just another fantastic dime dropped right there. That one certainly should make the highlight reel.
Now here's Oubre. Here's Serafin. The Wizards with another miss.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Outside, Jamison. They set the pick. Minnesota with the rebound. Lure's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Freak with it, and it's Jamison picking him up. And here's Freak. Wiggins outside. Freak with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's Bielitsa. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Another miss by Jamison.
Oh, boy, I tell you what, they don't get much uglier than the quarter he's having.
Yeah, and it's not showing any signs, Greg, of turning around here soon. I mean, his touch is basically gone AWOL.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
And stolen by Freak. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. And he gets it to go. And that's now 20 points for Andrew Wiggins.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Here's Bielitsa, and again it's Minnesota.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Wall after the basket by Minnesota to stop the run. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Bradley Beal's checked in for Washington. Gorgie Dangs checked in for Minnesota. Now here's Freak. Oubre with the steal. Moment here now for an injury report.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves. He said that he twisted his ankle and it's swelling up on him. The schedule becomes a real grind at this time of the year, and that injury is only going to make things harder on this team. Guys?
Thank you, Doris. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
And let's just hope the rehab process doesn't drag on any longer than it has to.
And Washington has possession after the basket by Minnesota. Here's Jamison. Another miss by Jamison.
I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
Freak with it. Now Beal defending. Now here's Freak. D right on him. Wiggins kicks to Freak. 6 on the shot clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Another bucket added to the lead. They've been the better team in every facet.
And in my opinion, you get extra bonus points, extra eye of the beholder points when you do it the way they're doing it on the road. That's special.
Now here's Beal. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
1:35 left to play here in the fourth. Wells passes to Bielitsa. More. That 3 off the mark. The Wizard shooting has been dreadful lately, around 28% here in the fourth.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Timberwolves.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin. Quite honestly, they were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And on the year now, tonight's impending victory will push their win total to 47.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for a Freak. There isn't much else you want from someone. He gave it his all and was rewarded with a triple-double.
Now here's Freak. Pass to Bielitsa. Out to the wing. Here's Wells. And the Timberwolves tack on 2 more.
And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the screen. And Villanueva kicks to Jamison. Another miss by Jamison.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones. And the fans already heading for the exits, clearly not pleased with the way things turned out today.
Well, Greg, this was a well-deserved win. I mean, they came into this building and acted like it was their home turf. I mean, they were the ones calling the shots.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rare. And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure.